Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is an action-adventure video game developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts. It was released for Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in November of 2019, for Stadia in November 2020, and for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and Series S in June of 2021. The story is set in the Star Wars universe 5 years after Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and follows Jedi Padawan Cal Kestis, who becomes the target of the Galactic Empire and is hunted throughout the galaxy by the Imperial Inquisition while attempting to complete his training, reconcile with his troubled past, and rebuild the fallen Jedi Order. The game was announced during the E3 conference in 2018 with a more detailed reveal during the Star Wars celebration in April 2019. The game received generally favourable reviews from critics and was a commercial success, selling more than 10 million copies by 2020. A sequel, Jedi Survivor, is set to be released in 2023. Now, I really found myself enjoying this game. I never thought actually I'd play a Star Wars game. I mean, I like the Star Wars universe, but it's not my favourite. I've never been a dedicated fan of Star Wars in its entirety. But when I saw how fantastic the graphics were and how interesting the storyline seemed to be, I was immediately taken in. I played the game during the height of lockdown during the COVID-19 pandemic, so it offered a good distraction during the strangest of times. Cameron Monaghan is an excellent actor at the best of times, and he is superb here as Cal. He's an actor with great range, whether it be in, of course, playing in Shameless or the portrayal of his Joker-esque character in the Gotham series. So when I saw he was attached, I knew this game would surely be very interesting. The game takes place 5 years after the events of the Revenge of the Sith, and is one of the more interesting timelines in the Star Wars canon, where the Empire was at the height of their power and influence. Supporting characters include Cal's friend and scrapping partner, Prof, played by J.B. Blanc, former Jedi Knight turned mercenary, Sia Junda, played by Deborah Wilson, Grease Dritus, played by Daniel Roebuck, an owner and pilot of the Stinger Mantis and Sia's friend. BD-1, played by Ben Burt, a small droid which befriends and accompanies Cal. Jedi Master Eno Cordova, played by Tony Amendola, who appears in the hologram messages. Partisan leaders Saw Gerrera, played here by Forrest Whitaker. Miriam, played by Tina Everly, one of the last surviving members of the Night Sister clan of Darthmere. And Dark Jedi Tara Malicious, played by Iliam McIntyre. The main antagonists in this game are also fantastic, as here they are the second sister played by Elizabeth Rulon and her partner, the ninth sister, played by Misty Lee. Both, of course, are trained by the Sith Lord, Darth Vader.
Run! No!
You would be wise to surrender.
Who, of course, excitingly makes an appearance at the end of the game, which I won't lie to you was an absolutely fantastic part of the game. It was a real twist at the end of this whole story to have, of course, the iconic, titanic, and fantastic character of Darth Vader make an appearance. All the characters are very well written and well fleshed out, but I particularly enjoyed the storyline with the second sister, who reveals herself to be Trilla Suduri, Sia's former Padawan. She explains she was captured by the Empire after Sia betrayed her hidden location under torture and warns Cal that Sia will inevitably betray him once they have found the Holocron. This just adds another interesting aspect to the whole story because, of course, Sia is one of Cal's most trusted advisors within the whole game. The visuals are amazing as you travel from planet to planet and encounter Wookiees and come across every other strange and wonderful and weird creature that you would expect to find in the Star Wars universe. The game is played from a third-person perspective and adopts the Metroidvania style of exploration and progression. Access to lightsaber as well as the Force are used in both combat and puzzle scenarios. The boss fights are supremely tough, and one thing that really annoyed me at times was the respawning of enemies, which can be frustrating as you feel like you're going around in circles. Developing the Force, though, still is fun as you become stronger and create more diverse aspects to your fighting ability and survival techniques. I won't lie, this is a tough game to play, and you never really feel like you master it, but through patience and repetition you get the hang of it eventually. But of course, with its fantastic story, its great characters, and equally great graphics, you are carried away on this fantastic adventure, and of course who can forget the wonderful encounter with the one and only Darth Vader at the end. This is a great adventure game, and if you're a Star Wars fan, it's definitely a must. Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order gets an 8 out of 10.